No. I just assumed everyone was waiting.
You are now live on Channel 8 and YouTube.
Thank you. Let's call the meeting to order at 6:31. Let's start off with the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Okay. So we're gonna start with opening the. Okay. Sounds good to me. Sure. Okay, because everyone had a chance to take a look at the minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Yeah. Perfect, thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Hey, Charlie.
Yes,
Charlie, it's Kirk. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, I just can't see you guys, but I'm on board here.
Okay, well, I'm just as beautiful as I always am, so.
I'm glad I got no view then.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
And Kirk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And John, yes.
John. Oh, I didn't even know you were there too. If I looked up.
I abstained. I wasn't here.
Okay, Frank abstained. Excellent. So minutes are all set. So A&R, do we have some?
I don't see them here, so we'll talk about that after. Why don't we go right? to-
Sure. And we have it's a public hearing that we're opening?
It is
Or
a
just-
site special permit.
Okay, so we don't have to open anything.
It was advertised in the newspaper properly.
Okay.
There is a glitch.
Okay.
There is miscommunication probably on my part with Mr. Schmidt. The abutters were not properly notified.
Okay.
So what we'd like to do is have you open it and continue it to the 24th.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning, I'll print out abutters notices, get them in the mail, get a receipt, and we'll be ready for the 24th.
Okay.
And then if you'd like, you can take the packets home with you
And
tonight and be really ready to go.
okay. So is it actually a public hearing? So I need to read to open it?
You get to open it.
Do we have a,
It should be. There's a note
is it in the tech?
I think I did see some.
What do you think, Charlie? We have a public meeting scheduled for tonight, but the participants are not ready for it.
Correct.
No. there was-
Oh, wait, it's not, there's just the abutters have not been notified properly. So we're just gonna make sure that the abutters are notified. So we're going to open the public hearing and then continue it to the 23rd, 24th, excuse me.
And I'll make sure that the abutters get properly notified.
Yes.
And that gives us
That-
perfect amount
Does
of
that give us two? I think they need to be, what, is it 2 weeks notified, 2 weeks in advance?
7 days prior.
7, okay, all right, just as long as we have them at least, because you can't count today. That's fine, I'm just making sure I know, Laura, I know you know what you're doing, but I just want to make sure as far as protocol for days wise.
That's fine. You should
Okay.
have checked on me earlier this week, evidently.
Okay,
I
and
don't,
what was this one for?
The mistake was,
For the-
I
for
believe, mine. There was a miscommunication on the, who was sending out the abutters notices.
Okay, would it just be, would it be clean if you just sat over? I mean, because opening a public hearing tonight would not even so much as the applicant there. Nobody was notified at all, so why not just start fresh and advertise the new date?
If we start fresh, then I have to re-post it in the newspaper 14 and 7 days out. So that'll delay it even further.
Yeah,
I
okay, well, I'm just saying, just make sure we're not doing anything out of, character or, favoritism or anything like that, that's all.
I
'Cause
did
it's
talk
not
to
like- it's not
Adam
like-
about it. Sorry. I talked to Adam about it before tonight because when I was going through the file, I was a little worried.
Which hearing are we referring to? For the school? the
We're
old school?
talking about 1 North Main Street for retail sales
Okay.
of cannabis.
Okay. Okay, all right. I'm just don't want to go through the whole, my thing to be safe and sorry is that rather than going through the whole process, Charlie, everybody, just my opinion.
Right.
And then find, again, you're gonna get, somebody's gonna appeal it or something, it's gonna be because we did the little fandangle at the beginning without, the advertising, extending it before opening it. It's kind of weird, that's all.
What are your
So,
thoughts, Dana?
I mean,
Well, I feel like Lori, so it was advertised in the newspaper?
I'm trying to get it clean.
Right.
It was
It's
advertised,
basically, it would be at his risk, because I'm just saying that there would definitely be a reason for somebody to appeal it. Basically, you advertise the hearing, nobody came, then you get advertised again. It's just, I would tell anybody the same thing, doesn't matter who's standing in front of you. So I'll leave it up to the applicant. He leaves it at risk just for that reason.
I mean, you're just opening it, we're not talking about anything.
Still, the time, I don't think there should be any problem with, I think the problem with this is Byron, blizzard or what have you, what happens always, you run out of time because of weather.
Well, we can continue a public hearing as long as we
Right.
want. So once we open it up, as long as
Right,
we continue
okay,
it.
that's fine. Just open it and continue it to a couple weeks out, whatever you're
Yeah,
gonna do.
because
That's
I feel
fine.
like
I just
we're
want to get
covered.
wrapped around my head.
Yep. Yeah, so I
Yep.
think, it was advertised in the newspaper, so I think that's fine. So we're not going to discuss anything. We're just going to open it, continue it. And I think that should cover us,
Okay.
because then we can keep,
Is there anybody in the audience there from the advertising or anybody like that?
no,
No,
Late
No.
tonight? Okay,
No.
all right, then it makes it a lot easier then. Okay, that's
yeah,
fine. I'm
exactly.
good with it then.
Okay,
Okay, thanks, Charlie.
no problem. So at this time, I would entertain a motion to open the public hearing.
I'll make a motion that we open the public hearing.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
I'll-
Any
I'll-
discussion?
Yep.
Yep.
I'll go
All those in favor?
Aye.
John? John, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yes.
No, no worries. Kirk?
Yeah, I agree,
Yes.
yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Public hearing notice. To all persons deemed interested, a public hearing will be held on Tuesday, January 10th, 2023 at 6:30 PM or as soon thereafter as the agenda allows, before the Templeton Planning Board, acting under the Templeton zoning bylaws for a site plan review and special permit requested by Templeton Green LLC to consider the sale of retail cannabis in the existing building at 1 North Main Street. All interested parties who wish to be heard shall be heard. All relevant documents for review are located in the offices of Developmental Services and are available for viewing at 160 Patriots Road, East Templeton. For further information, please send your request to elwida@templetonmass.gov. Kirk Machete, Templeton Planning Board. So at this time, I guess I would entertain a motion to continue the public hearing until January 23rd, 24th. I want to make it Monday. I don't know why. 24th at 6:30 PM.
I'll make a motion to
Yeah.
that effect.
Okay, and a second?
Yeah, I'll second.
Perfect, a second. Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
John?
Yes.
Kirk?
Yep. Yep.
Excellent. Motion does, motion passes. So we will see you on the 24th. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
No worries, things happen. Both of them forgot to put it in the newspaper and I showed up for my meeting. And it's been going 3 years with them, so.
Oh, well, I won't be that long with us.
Thanks, bye.
Thank you. Okay, so that's all set. So do we want to discuss the A and R? Well, not the A and R, but the what is A and R?
So the A and R has not been submitted yet, but what I need you guys to do is to see the plan, and I only have one so you can share. So Mr. Matusewicz, I'm saying this. I don't know.
You supposed to come today?
I thought so. He and I had talked, but he had several other meetings with other departments, so maybe he forgot us. But here's my questions, and I had been talking to the assessor. So if he cuts the property out the way he depicts on that plan, the land behind it becomes non-conforming because there is no frontage.
Ooh.
So the assessor suggested, because the plan is, I guess, for him to sell the
Golf
golf
course.
course, is to merge what's left with the other part of the there's a parcel right next to it that's his also. So, and I can show you guys, I can bring this down. So this is the one that is depicted on here,
Mhm.
and he's gonna cut it off. So if he merges it with this and this into one parcel,
It will give them,
it will take care of the problem.
Does he want to do that?
I don't know, I'm gonna make the suggestion to
Yeah,
him.
that would might impact the golf course, I think, we're not.
Well, I
Okay,
think
so-
go ahead.
Okay, so all of the land you're talking about is all on the golf course side of the road?
Yes,
And so Billy wants to cut a piece of, a parcel off of the main golf course piece, what you're saying?
so he wants to cut the piece off where he's currently living
His house.
for the house.
Okay. Is that over, we talking over by Lozos? Is that where he lives?
yes, yes,
The building by Roland Lozo's place, correct?
yes.
Okay, so if he cuts that piece off, you're saying nothing else, what doesn't have frontage? The golf course on frontage?
So he's only
Or the
cutting
remaining-
off 1.36 acres, and what's left will have no frontage.
How would that be possible? Isn't that hooked to the golf course?
No, it's a separate parcel. There's
Oh,
three
separate
parcels
parcel.
involved. Yeah, there's 3 parcels involved with the golf course.
So you make a non-conforming lot.
Correct.
So the only way you'd be able to do it would be to hook the other two parcels to the golf course.
That's exactly what my thought was.
His frontage on Brook.
Either that, or they have to stay with it, one or the other,
Split up.
because we can't make a non-conforming lot.
He's
Right.
got some of it here and he's got some of it
Right,
there.
right.
So
So
it makes
it's
it
right here.
non-conforming.
So here the frontage is gonna be, so he's gonna cut this off. So this will be the
Oh,
house
he's
in the
cutting
frontage.
all of that off.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So then that's gonna go with the back.
This is Brooks Road right here.
Right.
Correct.
And he's gonna cut off what?
So
But right
that's.
now,
that's
we're
what
talking
he's
3 pieces,
cutting the-
correct?
So the house is right here, so we're gonna cut this section off right here.
The house sits
Yeah.
back here, does it?
House right there.
No, those are outbuildings.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so
house
this
right
is
there.
a.
Yeah, he would
House is
landlock
down
it. He
on the
can't
rest of the
landlock it.
road.
Yep.
There's a fairly lengthy driveway there.
No, that's this,
And
this is a different
I
house.
know,
They
and
built-
just
Go
long
ahead,
as
Kurt.
Billy, I know Billy understands that. So we're talking 3 pieces. We're talking the piece that his residence is on. Then you're talking 2 other small parcels, you said that are hooked to that, adjacent to it?
They abut, yes.
Okay, so if he does this, then they don't revert back to the way they are now. In other words, they would become one continuous piece of the golf course if he does this, right?
Correct.
So in other words, the house comes off and then the other parcels get sucked right into the golf course land, correct?
Exactly.
But that is what he'd
Okay.
have to do, is he'd have to apply and have all of those sections merged.
Yeah, and he needs to give you a Form A, which gives a description of the 2
But
parcels.
you can do it just by description. You can do it by map or map and description.
Exactly.
Just as long as they convey to the golf course
My
land.
recollection
um,
of the house that they live in, it is back here.
There's a different,
It's on the
different one,
road.
Dennis. It's not the one you're thinking of. They built a different one.
Yeah, no, the house is
Okay,
close to the road.
okay,
Yeah.
that's,
The house is actually used to be his old lumber mill,
all right,
sawmill, or
okay.
stop, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so
No,
what
I
else?
see no issues with, we're looking at a map, I see no issues with that, what he wants to do.
Okay. So everybody's good with me contacting him tomorrow and talking to him about it?
Okay, this is.
Well, let me ask-
the
let me ask you
original
a story.
house, maybe.
It's not a house.
I have
It
one
was
question.
a barn, like a barn.
Has this been officially submitted, like an A and R, whatnot?
No, he didn't give me a plan or anything, but I thought he was coming in tonight, so I had all the questions ready for him, and I actually had an application ready for him to go.
All right.
We need to just be careful as far as if it's not an official submittal,
It
you're
is
still gonna
not.
have to bring, okay, so we're gonna give them a hypothetical, bring the plan in based on this, you should be okay. Because we don't wanna get into this constructive approval stuff, like we've gone down that
Oh,
road
yeah,
before and
no.
it's not pretty.
No,
Not accusing Billy of any wrongdoing by no means. I'm
No,
just
I
saying, we
won't
just need to
convey
be careful
that to
when it
him.
comes to that.
Okay,
Okay. Just tell them it's the opinion of the planning board, it's not our ruling, because we have nothing to really go by. It's not
Correct,
official,
okay.
official submittal.
and
Just-
it
just
was
for everybody to
actually,
be correct.
it's information I found when I was speaking with the assessor, so I mean, it was brought to my
Okay.
attention.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Yep, that's just my opinion. You guys take it from there.
yeah, there's nothing to vote on. There's nothing else. That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you take this back?
Go for it.
Everybody agree with that though?
Yeah, it's pretty once you see the plans, it's pretty self-explanatory, so it shouldn't be bad at all.
No. Not at all.
Charlie, once again, if it's not seeing the plan means not seeing you, I'm still good with this. We're doing good.
Are you sure? I'll send you a picture.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Okay, so we get that. So that's basically all we've got for tonight then, correct?
It is. I'm just gonna ask Bruce to sign the copy of the minutes for record.
That one.
Yeah, we'll give you the one. that we figure out. And if you all want to take your plans home for 1 North Main Street.
So we can look at
That'll
it.
give you an opportunity. Yep.
Good idea.
Okay, you guys, we're all set, Charlie, agenda wise?
All set. Yep. Kirk, thank you.
All right, I'm signing off. Happy New Year to everybody. We'll see you at the next meeting.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
All right.
Any new business from the board? Seeing none, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.